We spend our whole lives chasing wealth, believing that bigger houses, more money, and expensive possessions will make us truly rich. But what if everything we've been chasing has blinded us to what really matters? This is the story of Adrian, a successful man who wanted to teach his son Leo the meaning of true wealth. But in the end, it was Adrian who learned the greatest lesson of all. Adrian was one of the richest men in his city. He lived in a grand mansion with marble floors, shining chandeliers, and endless rooms. Servants cooked his meals and cared for every detail of his life. Yet, he worried about one thing: his young son had grown up surrounded by luxury, never knowing how ordinary people lived. One morning, Adrian said to Leo, "Son, today we're going on a trip. I want to show you what it means to be rich." They traveled beyond the city's tall buildings, through green fields, until they reached a small farming village. The houses were tiny, made of clay and wood, but the people who lived there greeted them with warm smiles. A humble farmer named Ravi welcomed them in. "Our home is small, sir," he said kindly, "but our hearts are big. Please stay with us." For 2 days, Adrian and Leo lived with the farmer's family. They ate simple food cooked on a wood fire, slept on the floor, and helped feed the animals. At night, the family sat outside, talking and laughing under a sky full of stars. There was no electricity, just peace, love, and togetherness. When they returned home, Adrian proudly asked, "So Leo, what did you learn from seeing how poor people live?" Leo smiled and said softly, "Father, I learned that we're the ones who are poor." Surprised, Adrian asked, "What do you mean?" Leo replied, "We have one dog, but they have 4 who play with them every day. We have expensive lights in our garden, but they have thousands of stars lighting their nights. We buy food from stores, but they grow their own. We have high walls to feel safe, but they have friends and neighbors who protect them. Thank you, Father, for showing me how poor we truly are." Adrian sat in silence, his heart heavy but enlightened. He realized that his son was right. Real wealth wasn't in money or property, but in love, community, and peace of mind. From that day on, Adrian and Leo began living differently. They spent more time with each other, helped their neighbors, and found happiness in small things: watching sunsets, listening to the rain, laughing together. True wealth isn't measured by what we own, but by the love we give, the kindness we share, and the joy we find in life's simple blessings. If you have people who love you, you are already rich.